Hello everybody, Dr. Fitz here with Rollin on TV's Paws on Board. With more and more people taking their pets along with them when they travel, many RV manufacturers are starting to offer pet-friendly features on the products. With me today, I have Joe Mehl and Harley from Forest River. He's going to highlight for us some of the new features now offered on some of the Forest River units. Joe, welcome to Paws on Board.
Thank you for having me.
Since we're outside, what are some of the pet-friendly features people can look for on the outside of these new units?
Yeah, so on the rpod behind me here, you see that big black thing up at the top there? That is a 15K air conditioner. You know, you got a hairy dog like Harley here, you're gonna wanna keep him cool as these summer months start coming on.
Exactly, that's perfect.
And then also, with an old dog like Harley, he's 12, those extra wide steps, those are super important. He has come to a couple video shoots with me in the past, and going up steps is just difficult. These steps, he has no problems, and we'll show you that in a little bit.
So okay, let's head inside and explore some of the interior features.
All right, well, welcome to the rpod 202.
Thanks, Joe, this is awesome. What can you tell me about what Forest River's done to make the rpod so pet friendly?
Yeah, so one of my favorite features is, I got Harley here, and when I pet him, I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, all that hair. All that hair's got to go somewhere, right?
Right, exactly.
So it's usually going to end up on the floor. In this case, it's on the table, but I could just sweep it down to the floor. The great thing is, there's a central vac system.
Awesome.
So it's in the 202 model, it's actually located in the bathroom behind me.
Okay.
And what that does is you can either just take a broom, sweep it over there, and sweep it right up.
Perfect.
Or there's actually aftermarket hose attachments that you can purchase.
Perfect.
And those, you could just run it around the whole entire unit and just sweep everywhere.
Awesome. So it's easy cleanup.
Easy cleanup. And you know, on top of that, the rpod 202s and all rpods across the board, zero carpet. So I don't know if you have carpet at home.
Yes.
But I have carpet in our lower level, and this guy's hair fills the vacuum in about 5 seconds.
Oh my gosh, yes,
So,
I believe it.
Yeah, so that way you can see, you can get on top of it, take 5 minutes just once a day, kind of sweep out the unit.
Right.
No carpet, no dander, no pet dander, no other little debris.
Right, easy cleanup, and especially if it's raining, then you know when you got a wet dog, you can wipe the floors. It's going to be pretty simple.
Yep, absolutely. Awesome. Yeah, and then obviously we have tough surfaces, so he's gonna take a little nap right now. He's an old boy. You can see he drooled all over the table right here. If I had a rag, you could just whoosh,
easy cleanup,
right up.
Pet messes.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's perfect. And what about, you know, obviously we're sitting on the furniture right now.
Yeah,
he has a lot of pet hair. He might be dirty. What do we do with that?
So this is actually a really tough multi-surface vinyl.
Awesome.
That is very tough. So you can scratch it. It's not going to damage it. His claws can get into it. Not going to damage it.
Pretty sturdy then.
Gets muddy. Right
awesome.
Right up.
That's so important, especially if you're traveling, you go on hikes, and even in the campground it can be pretty muddy, so that's definitely important.
Yeah,
absolutely. I love it. Okay, so I know with traveling we have a lot of pet supplies that we need to bring along with us. Is there anything incorporated into here that if I forgot something important, let's say, that I'd have on hand? Yeah,
so actually from the factory direct, we're thinking about all of the pets and all of the people that are coming into the RV industry that have pets and they want to bring their furry love pups with them. So we actually, right by the door on most of the floor plans, there's a little storage net with 2 pet bowls in it.
Awesome.
That come from the factory, that when you buy the unit from a dealer, they will be included.
It's already set to go.
Yep, and if you want to change them out for different pet bowls, nice little storage spot for your pet bowls when you travel.
That's perfect. So you always have something there so you can always feed your pup.
Absolutely, yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Perfect. So I know we've covered a lot on the inside. What do we have on the outside that's pet friendly when you're hanging out in the campground? Yeah,
so when you're hanging out in the campground, you know, not every dog's like Harley. He'll just stay right by your side for the most part.
Exactly.
Some of the dogs like to go wander and explore.
All the smells, of
course. All the smells, yeah. So one thing that Forest River has done in rpod, they actually created a leash latch. It's a little latch that's actually part of the chassis itself.
Okay.
And it's a D-ring similar to like what you'd use in a toy hauler that goes on the floor to strap down big heavy toys.
Nice, yeah.
So if you have a big 200-pound dog, that dog can probably pull 400, 500, 600 pounds.
Right.
So we made sure that it's very strong. It's a D-ring that you can put a leash to, and then he actually weighted to the entire weight of the trailer.
Awesome. So your pet's secure. You kind of have peace of mind in that regard. You
Yep.
can let them sniff around, but they're
Yep.
not going to go anywhere.
Correct. Yep.
Awesome.
And then the other great thing is, you know, on a rainy day like it is today,
Yes.
dogs like to go explore in the woods, or you take them on
Yes.
hikes, and their paws
mud.
get muddy.
Yes.
And they get dirty and smelly, and you don't want to give them a shower in your bath and clog up your tanks.
Exactly.
So there's
Problem.
actually a spray port outside that comes
Perfect.
with you just plug it right in, and it's
Awesome.
a nice little hose that you can rinse them off. So
Awesome.
and then clean them, dry them off, get them ready for the night, so that way they can sleep in the trailer with you.
Perfect. And if they accidentally come in afterwards, easy cleanup on the
Easy
inside too.
cleanup. Exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. It seems like it's a really pet-friendly way to travel. It's awesome.
Yes, super pet friendly. You know, we're trying. You know, everyone is just. There's so many new people coming into the market that are RVing for the first time.
Exactly.
And they might not have kids, but they have fur babies.
Yes,
and
exactly.
so we are trying to think of all those new owners that want to travel with their fur babies.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Seems like you guys have done a great job with this. This is great.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love it.
So we also have a few other brands
Okay.
that actually are pet friendly as well. So
Okay.
Forest River has, you know, quite a few. He's going to go under the table.
He's going to explore.
But yeah, we have a few other brands like Surveyor and No
Okay.
Boundaries and Ibex and a couple others beyond that as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there similar features that we see in this one in those brands as
Yeah,
well?
so some very similar features. Some of them will have, so this one's a really unique floor plan because the slide out is actually elevated.
Okay.
And so we're at a dinette right here.
Okay.
But this can also be optioned to have a couch here too.
Perfect.
So that way if
Okay.
you want to sit here, there's a TV across from us.
Great. Yeah. So you can kind of relax while you're on the road.
Exactly.
Awesome.
But some of the floor plans, their slides are level with the floor.
Okay.
So and there's still a challenge there on the side, so they put carpet in the slide out.
Okay.
So that would be your only carpet of the whole area.
Great. Okay. So
Um,
most of it's pretty easy cleanup
Yeah, so
still.
you just still very easily just vacuum that little part.
Awesome.
A lot of the units have some type of central vac system.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's super important. I
Yeah.
know, especially with Harley, all the hair.
Yeah, all the hair.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Joe. This has been great. Thanks for showing me all the pet-friendly features that you guys have in your RVs, and hopefully this helps a lot of pet owners travel comfortably and safely with their pets.
Absolutely. And if you guys want to learn more about Forest River and all the other brands that we have, including all the pet-friendly features, check out forestriverinc.com.